K Black Boxer, man, here with another video, man. I'm doing black screen right now, man. I'm out and about, man, trying to go handle some business before I go in a little later. God damn, motherfuckers about to run the stop sign and all type of shit. But anyway, man, y'all know, man, this is not a boxing video, but you know, if you haven't heard, or if you have heard, man, rapper XXX Tentacion, you know, he was shot and killed yesterday in Florida. And I'm just gonna touch a little bit more bases on that. You know, the guy was 20 years old, man. You know, young, ripe age. How many people, and not just him, but how many young adults have been taken out right before their time, man? 20 years of age. That dude had a life to live. And it's sad that regardless of what was the situation, whether it's hatred or just somebody that was trying to get a rep or build some clout, whatever the case may be, a young man's life was taken. It's absolutely sad. And this just ain't just him, and it's happening in the inner city all around America. You know, young men, women, and children getting taken out. You know, you don't even have to even go look at the national news or the world news. You can just turn on your local news and see that. Man, when are we going to start doing better, man? You know, it's absolutely horrible and horrific, man. It's a tragedy, you know. And for all intents and purposes, man, in my opinion, like I said, I'm not a follower of his or whatever, so I don't know, and what I mean by that, meaning I didn't follow him on social media. I really wasn't that big into his music career. I just know he was an artist, and I just know that we don't know how good he could have been. You know, just taken out so early. You know, and there's many young, talented individuals that have basically done the same way, man. You know, had opportunities, or, you know, looked as if like the skies was the limit for some people, and they've cut down, man. You know, but we definitely have to start doing better with one another, man. We got to love one another because nobody else loves us, man. And it's just totally the truth. You know, I heard some people say like why when it's like quote unquote black on black crime, it's no outcry, but as soon as a police officer or someone else of different ethnicity take one of us out, it's like an outcry, a public outcry. First and foremost, it's an outcry nonetheless that a life get taken. It doesn't matter who take it. It's an outcry, man. You know, far too many of us have been taken out. You know, regardless of what the reason behind it. It's all foolishness, man. There's nothing that you've done that garnered that your life should be taken. You know, the reason why it's more of a public outcry because the police are quote unquote supposed to protect and serve, and they don't do that, at least in our community anyway. They haven't done that in such a long time because they really wasn't never, you know, place to protect and serve us. You know what I mean? They had their orders from the beginning of the times, in the opportunity to lock us up and take us out. You know what I mean? But that's another story, man. You know, I'm just gonna transition from Tekashi69, man. I'm gonna transition into Tekashi69 rather. RIP to Tentacion, man. You know, Tekashi69 is an individual who is a troll of all trolls. If you had an individual that had a troll award, he would definitely win it. Because this guy, you know, he does everything, you know, to try to remain in the mainstream. And nothing is wrong with that. You're getting your name out there. But I have a problem when you continue. You're a grown man, so you're going to do what you want to do anyway. But you continue to try to play and things as if like you can't get touched. On doing the things such as what is it? Taste My Gangster tour, basically going city to city, type of taste your. Listen, man, that's all bullshit. Everybody can get touched. There's people that's way bigger than you that have way more money, is way more successful that got touched. So don't fucking think that your little ass can't get touched, man. You know what I mean? Whether you was in Houston or Chicago, all that little dumb, stupid shit. You know what I mean? You just silly, man. You had the opportunity. Listen, whether you like his music or not, he has become successful from that. You just go on YouTube and you see his videos have tens of millions, even hundreds of millions of views. So that attests that he has become successful. You know, I'm pretty sure he got a huge following and all of that. I don't really follow his music, but I do know if you do put him in YouTube, he definitely is a high commodity, especially with the young generation. But the thing is, man, doing all that trolling, you just seen what happened to XXX Tentacion, man. And I know that I've seen the vid of you saying that you're gonna change and things like that. But that could be trolling. Who knows? If you do change, kudos. But if you don't, you know, use it as another trolling moment. Hey, it is what it is, man. You know. But if you keep on pushing a person, eventually you're gonna get what you're asking for. It's like going home and it's like going past and punching a damn pit bull in the face and thinking that you're not gonna get your arm taken off, man. You know, so you can't keep on pushing people and think that nothing's gonna happen to you. You know, anybody can get touched and you're not above that. So you've been placing an opportunity to take care of yourself and your family. You got a child. Chill your little ass out, man, before you get seriously hurt out here. You know? You don't want to be in another position like this young man who can't go back to his mom, who can't go back to his dad. His family hurt, you know, but you know his mom and dad, the people that gave birth to him, you know, they definitely hurt. His family, you know. So now you're in a prime position to take care of you and yours. Don't fuck that up over some silly shit. Thinking that if you weren't gangster back then, don't try to be gangster now that you got fame, man. You know, whether the police is with you or not, security with you, they can get touched too, man. If somebody's after you, somebody's after you. You're not above none of that. So sit your silly ass down, get this little money that you're getting, because it's gonna come to a screeching halt eventually. Because it's people with way better talent that came to a screeching halt. So you know, a person with limited talents, you know what's gonna happen. But you're in the end, you know, you're in the end right now. So take advantage of all of that. You don't have to go to no Taste My Gangster tour and all of that nonsense, man. Just be successful, man. And then, like you said, I did see the vid, and if he talking, saying that the XXX Tentacion hit close to him, and he's gonna stop trolling and stop taking things for granted. And like I said, if he's 100% with that and he's telling the truth, that's, you know, kudos to him, man. But you know, time will tell, man. Time will tell. We see how Soulja Boy was doing it, man. I'm glad that he stopped doing all that nonsense, man, because people came to him, man. He tried to go to the hood and people really wanted to fight him, like, you know what I mean? Because there's people in the hood really trying to make it out. They don't got time for no motherfucking Looney Tunes ass rapper who just became a blood overnight to try to act as if like he's down and act as if he been down with the block and all that. Those guys, listen, man. There's many people that's from the hood, they don't clamor that shit, man. They trying to get out. There's nothing wrong. Listen, it is what it is. You from a set, you use a banger or whatever, you hustle. It is what it is, man. It's just part of that environment. But if you never was a part of that environment, get your ass out. Don't get successful and get famous and get money and start doing that silly shit and do everything you can possibly do to try to give it back, man. Because believe me, they would do that, man. They would take all of that, and believe me, they ready for you to give it back to them, man. They truly are. They don't want you to be like that anyway. Do you think they want you to be successful? Do you think they want you to be having all this success, especially when you a person of color? You know, I'm short story before I end this video. I know a guy, you know, from my city, man, basically on the same trolling shit. You know, he'd be all over social media, Instagram, as well as Facebook and stuff like that, man. He be pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, you know what I'm saying? All that silly shit, pulling out guns and acting as if he was so tough and all that silly shit, man. You know what I mean? He was a rapper too, little local rapper from where I'm at. And he started going viral, people knew who he was. And but I just used to see him too much on social media saying the same thing over and over, man. You can't keep acting that way. One time I was at the mall, right? I went early. I went to go get some sneakers, man. And I seen his ass at the mall. Basically got the camera all in his face, saying the same thing all on social media. Pull up. I'm at this particular mall. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Saying all this little silly dumb shit. Now this is a grown ass man acting this way. He's saying all this little silly dumb shit. And I'm thinking to myself, there's nobody at this mall, man. It's early in the fucking morning. The only people at the mall was him and a couple of people he was with, myself, and basically like the older people who walk around the mall to stay in shape, to exercise. I'm thinking to myself, who the hell you talking to, but he kept doing it, and he gradually got off that, and he started saying like, let's put the guns down and put the gloves up and shit like that. And I'm with it, you know what I mean? Fuck the violence, you know what I mean? We can settle our differences with putting these gloves on. And he actually, pulled up in certain hoods, and he actually did that, man. He actually, if a person has whatever beef with him or whatever the case may be, friendly or whatever, they put the gloves on and they actually boxed, man. They, had it on social media, man. And I applaud that. And I do applaud that. But the thing is, he put too much negativity in the atmosphere, man. And his time came. He was at a local eatery, local restaurant. And what ended up happening, he was on that social media bullshit again, talking all that stupid, dumb shit again. And he was showing the restaurant he was at. And he walked out. And guess what happened to him? He's no longer here. Somebody rode up on him and shot him and killed him. And I said all that to say this, man. Don't take life for granted. Life is too short. It ain't always precious, but it's definitely too fucking short. Man, this K Black boxing, man. Man, like I said, it's very unfortunate what happened to the XXX Tentacion, man. And it's very unfortunate that every young person, man, woman, even child, they be getting taken out in the same fashion, man. It's very sad and it's unfortunate. And we got to do better as a people, man. We truly do.